it's Robin Anderson, the owner and creator of Sass Queen Bling. Today I'm going to share with y'all the unboxing of Crafty Thrivin's November subscription box. She has a subscription box that she does every month. It's $51 and some change if you want to subscribe to that, and it is always amazing. Everything I've always gotten from there I absolutely love. Anything that's in the box for November, if you want to purchase any of that, it will not be available on her site until December. She also has a Facebook website, Crafty Thrivin, if you want to join that group and get any more information about any of the products, when you can subscribe to her subscription box, because I know there's a certain day of the month when you can subscribe to that. And I'm going to share with y'all what I've created with November's box. It is so cute. Let's go. So with every box you get, you always get a scraper in there to use, and it has her website information on it if you want to visit the website and order anything else. You also get some 12 by 12 Crafty Thriving sheets. This one says Merry Christmas in plaid. It's so cute. And also Joy in plaid. And it's got different words on it: warmth, home, family. And then you get a half sheet. This one has Santa Claus with plaid. It's so cute. I love it. And these other sheets are leopard print or cheetah print, whichever. Some have plaid on it, like this one has plaid. This one's red and it has light bulbs on it. And this one's just plain with light bulbs and the print. And you also get these two cute gnomes in this month. These are so cute. A red one and a green one. I wanted to use them all. And then these three little gnomes. They're so cute. And then this festive one with the skull. And so plaid it's Christmas, which is perfect. And then you get this little fall one. It's cute. And then you also get an exclusive glitter from Mr. Nolas. Normally you get one with every subscription box. This one is a white glitter. It's really pretty. And that's her website right there, if you want to visit that. I have a 32-ounce plump from the Steel Magnolia, and I have prepped it with white Prime Time from Counterculture. I sanded it and then painted it. And I want to use the Santa Claus plaid. I couldn't decide whether I want to do that on just the bottom or just the back, but I'm going to do it on just one side. And I want to keep the Santa Claus on there where it says Santa Claus all the way down. I want that part to be on the cup, so that's what I'm going to cut, where I will have that on there. So I didn't really do an exact measurement. I just decided that that's what I want on the cup, and that's where I'm going to cut it at. After I let the cup dry with Prime Time, I went ahead and epoxied it with 30 milliliters of epoxy, and I just added a little bit of glitter in there because I want it to have a glitter base, and I let that turn for 12 hours to make sure it was completely dry. So I do have a glitter base on this cup, and I forgot to mention that because I forgot to record it. I'm going to put Santa Claus on here going from top to bottom. So I'm just kind of seeing where I want to put this at. And then I'm going to apply it. Crafty Thrivin is pretty easy to apply, and it's easy to work with. You can do a wet method if you want. I don't I don't choose to do that because I don't really have a problem applying it, but you can, just like you do with vinyl. And I'm just going to put it right here. So I'm going to peel this back a little bit. I just peel it right along the edge here, and then I will bend the backing back so that I can line it up on the cup where I want it at, so that it's good and straight. So I'm just going to pull it back, pull the clear cast back, and then I will bend my backing back like so. So that I can apply this all the way down the cup, and then I will be ready to just peel that back. And as I'm going, you will see that I will just push along that clear cast as I'm going. So I'm just going to push this down. I like to stand the cup up in front of me, make sure I have it straight. Sorry, I got out of the camera there. And now that I have it on there, I'm just going to go ahead and remove the backing. And as I'm removing the backing, I will just go ahead and push this down. Normally I do it a little piece at a time, but I just am going to go ahead and pull it off and then just push it with my fingers little bit by little bit. Crafty Thrivin's easy to work with, so if you need to pull it back some, you can, and then press it back down where you need it. Now I've got that on there, I just take my weeding pen and pop any bubbles that I see and push the air out. It's very simple to do. You can use your craft knife also. I just like the weeding pen because it's a thinner, like a needle. Now I want to just trim off this edge right here, because I kind of messed it up a little bit when I was laying it down. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it off. I don't want to have any issues with it when I epoxy. I'm not worried about this line being perfectly straight because I'm going to come back with accent vinyl over that edge. So I'm just going to pull that off. Now I want to trim the top. I'm just going to go along the edge of the rim with my craft knife. I like to angle my craft knife as I'm cutting that off to give me a clean edge there. And then just push that down, and I'm going to do the same along the bottom. The bottom of my cup kind of looks rugged because I messed it up, but I'm not concerned with that because I'm going to put clear cast over it, so it's no biggie. When I first did it and messed it up, I was like, cheese and crackers, what have I done? How am I going to fix this? But I just decided, since that surface is flat and it's like a 2.5 inch circle, I'm just going to cover it up with clear cast and it'll be fine. So I'm just making sure I have good clean edges. Perfect. I wanted to use all 3 gnomes, but I don't have enough room for all 3 gnomes, so I'm going to end up just using 2 of the gnomes and then 1 of the decals. I like to lay my cup on this cloth here because it keeps it from rolling around, and I don't have one of those cup hammocks, so this works just as good. I just want to make sure that I am centered on the front of the cup, and I'm going to place 1 gnome here. I like to stand it up in front of me so I can make sure I have it straight. Sorry y'all that I'm out of the view, but I'm just standing it up straight and making sure I have it straight and then pressing it down. So I didn't have enough room there to fit the 3 gnomes. So I'm just going to try to figure out, I almost was going to do them staggered, but then I was like, no, it's not going to work. So I'm just going to go ahead and add 1 at the bottom. And then I will just do my decal in the center. So I'm going to put this cute little gnomey down here. So cute. The hardest thing about clear cast is just deciding what you want to use and where you want to put it. That's the hardest things. And then I want to use this So Plaid It's Christmas because I absolutely love it. It goes with this plaid so good. I'm going to put it in the center, and I don't like to put anything straight, as I have told y'all before. I'm just going to trim around the edge here to make sure I have a clean edge. And I'm just going to do it a little tilted. And let me stand this up so I can make sure I'm getting this where I want it at. I'm going to put it right here and then just press that down. So cute. Now I want to take this print here that has the plaid on it, and I'm going to cut these in different size pieces, and I'm going to put it on the glitter base around the gnomes and the decal. Because this is clear on the back side, you can cut it in different size pieces and apply it, and you won't be able to tell because it's clear cast. So you don't have to lay it down in a full sheet. And this is how it looks. It's so cute. I love it. Down here is where I'm going to put the circle at. I measured it 2.5 inches, and so I cut the circle out of the clear cast at 2.5 inches, and I'm going to just apply it right here. Because remember I told you I messed up the bottom a little bit somehow. So I'm going to cover it with this 2.5 inch circle of that same pattern. And there it is. Perfect. It covered up that mess I made. This is so cute. So I'm going to epoxy this with 30 milliliters of epoxy and let that spin for 12 hours. Then I will give it a good sand, and then I'll be ready to apply my accent stripes, vinyl stripes, that I'm going to put down those sides. And I'll be back. So I epoxied it with 30 milliliters of epoxy, and I added a little bit of Mr. Nolas Glitter's Crew Juice in that, and let that turn for 12 hours, and then I sanded it down really well, and now I'm ready to apply my accent stripes. I'm using this holographic red vinyl. I cannot remember where I got this vinyl at, but I cut it in 12 inches long by a 1/4 inch wide because I wanted them a little wider here where I'm going to lay them. And I'm just going to lay them here and cover up where the front and the back come together, just to give it a little something something. So I'm just going to lay those straight down that edge. And I like to trim mine off just below the top rim and just inside that bottom rim. I don't like to bring it all the way up to it because I don't want to have any problems with that when I epoxy. Now that I've got that done, I want to apply polyacrylic that I get from Lowe's. I'm going to apply a coat of that over the whole entire cup because I want to seal that vinyl in so that it doesn't lift or give me any issues when I do my epoxy. So I'm just going to do a nice even coat of this and give it about 15 minutes to dry, and then I'll be ready to do my final layer of epoxy. Because I've already sanded it, it's pretty smooth. I should only need one coat of epoxy after I seal it. I've let that turn for 15 minutes and now it's dry. I have 30 milliliters of medium viscosity epoxy from Counterculture. I'm just going to do a nice even coat all over the cup and let it turn for 12 hours, and then it will be complete. And I absolutely love it. I think it turned out beautiful. If you enjoyed this unboxing, please remember to check out craftythrivin.com and also check out the Facebook group for more ideas and any information on subscribing to the monthly subscription or any new items that they come out with. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please remember to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. And I also now have a Sass Queen Bling Shopify store if you're interested in purchasing anything from my store. I have a lot of discounted items in there right now from fall and Halloween, and also some discounted tie-dye shirts that I've made. I'm trying to clean out my inventory to get ready for the new year. So remember to check that out. Thank you so much for your support and following me, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Bye.